week on ETalk, Nat and Kit show us how to get our jeans ready for fall. We discuss the newest TV pilots, and our fitness expert, Sadi, is whipping us into shape. All that and more coming up. Thanks for tuning in to ETalk, where we talk everything from LA to Elon. I'm Allie, here with Megan, Courtney, and our special guest host, Sophie. Let's get right into all the hot gossip of the week. So guys, what do you have for us?
So my favorite couple, or maybe soon to be couple, has always been Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas.
You ship them?
Since the Camp Rock days, I've always kind of shipped them, but then I shipped Demi and Joe. No, more for me is Demi and Joe, more brotherish.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But apparently, Demi's new song, Ruin the Friendship, is a lot of people think that it's about Nick. Because some of the lyrics are like, we have history, we have chemistry, which clearly they do. They're like the best of friends since the Camp Rock days and before. And they also have been on tour together for forever and literally spent every single day together. So I wouldn't be against them being together. But I definitely think this song is like a big hint into their relationship.
I don't know. I think it would be weird if they were together.
Yeah, I've always had a problem with going from brother to brother.
Yeah.
So that would be just weird for me. But I mean, if you ship them.
I ship them.
I think just because of her history with Joe, I just like...
It's been a while.
It has been a
It
long
has
time.
been a minute.
But like, if I was gonna place her with anyone, I think it would be Joe. I think they look good together. I wasn't like a big fan of their relationship, but like I think they work together. And I just like, I don't see it with Nick, but at the same time, like in the context of the song, like I don't see like Joe and Demi as just friends, but Nick and Demi very much are. Like I see him almost as like a little brother. So like it might be weird, but like it makes more sense. I don't know.
Yeah, how do you know if it's about Nick or Joe? Is it just because like they've been doing a lot of things together?
I think so. I think because they're always on each other's Instagrams. They're literally spending every waking minute together. It could be because they've been on tour together for a while.
Yeah.
But I think their tour just ended, and they're like super supportive of each other, and just their relationship is just so like happy and fun.
I personally don't ship Demi with anyone except for Will Valderrama, just because I'm so like, they were so cute. And they were so happy.
I thought he was too old for her. Like, Demi's my girl, and I'm just like, no, you need to sit down sometimes.
I never like followed him independently of her, so I really don't know that much about him. I just remember they'd been dating for like, was it
Yeah,
years?
It was a long time.
And then they broke up, and then they got back
together. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
speaking of music, I wanted to talk about Beyonce. She remixed Mi Gente, which was my song of the summer, and she's giving all the proceeds from the sales to hurricane relief, and I just was like, yes, Queen Bee coming through once again.
I did not know. My friend played it in our apartment the other day, and she was like, that's Beyonce. And I was like, where? Where is Beyonce? Because it's very subtle, right?
Yeah.
Her in the song is very subtle. She was like, every
she has
time
like
a
a
girl
little-
sings. Yeah, and I was like, I'm not even hearing a girl, but okay.
Beyonce. No, I love Beyonce.
The fact that it's going to hurricane
relief
proceeds.
efforts is just so great, and I think Beyonce can do nothing wrong. She's such a queen.
She is the queen.
The only
She is the queen.
I'll have to listen to it. I haven't heard it yet.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, like you said, Beyonce can do
Do no wrong.
The
She's like
fact that
Rihanna. She can do anything.
Yeah, she is like Rihanna
Yeah.
in that sense. The fact that it is going towards hurricane relief funding is, I mean, so good.
Yeah, and I think like she has the platform to bring attention to that to people who I feel like might not even know about it because she's international.
Yeah. I will say I didn't listen to the song before, but I'm going to listen to it now.
Beyonce made it better. Just to let you know.
Beyonce makes everything better.
Yeah, like
I mean,
it's
workout
it's a
gear.
given. Yeah, I mean, like what?
I know. I'm ready to hear some more music from her now too. Yeah. Well, on the topic of remixes, the Pretty Little Liars cast has been doing actually a lot since they got off air. I don't know if you've heard about this, but they're doing a reboot of the Pretty Little Liars show. It's going to have Allie and Mona from the original show, and it's called The Perfectionist. So The Perfectionist is a book by Sarah Shepard, who wrote the Pretty Little Liars books originally. I've actually read them, and it's about like similar like rich neighborhood, but like people have problems, like rich girls with problems. Essentially, someone gets murdered, and that like spins off the whole series.
And is it
essentially
still the same characters?
So it's like, it's the same book, but they're like taking it out of context to put the characters in it, because it's not a Pretty Little Liars series. It's a completely different series.
So they're
but, like,
remixing the book.
Yeah, but Mona and Allie will be in it.
I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I like them too. Like they're total opposites, and seeing them like come together would be a cool.
I think it's so interesting
thing.
that they just like somehow are still making Pretty Little Liars happen.
I know they just keep on coming back.
It never ends.
It's one of those things where I feel like you think it should have ended at like a certain point, but at the same time, I started watching it when I was in 7th grade, and it like went off this summer. So you go from like 12 to 20, like to have something stay with you for that long. Like, I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes. Who knows if it'll be good, but
Yeah,
we'll
because
see.
Rosewood, that little spin-off did not do well.
yeah,
So
that didn't do well.
Oh, Ravenswood.
Ravenswood.
Yeah.
That's close.
That was on for what, one
Yeah,
season?
like one season. It was
It
so
was like
bad.
I completely
So,
forgot about that.
Hopefully
Yeah.
this one's better.
I know. And
Fingers crossed. It's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same characters, so it probably will bring like more of a following just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of TV shows, Sex and the City, the movie, they were trying to make the 3rd one and had the script all made and all of that stuff, but it's not happening because Kim Cattrall, you guys know who plays Samantha. Rumor has it, the Daily Mail came out and said that she had a lot of demands in order to make the film. I don't know what the demands were, but they made it sound like they were, like, of course, ridiculous actors asking for ridiculous demands. And so Warner Brothers didn't want to meet these demands. She spoke out saying that basically this isn't true. The only demand that she ever had was that she didn't want to make a 3rd film, which, like, that right there is an
that's
oh no
everything.
all in
Yeah.
its own. But
Why would she do that?
yeah, she says the only demand I ever made is that I don't want to make a 3rd film. Other stars from the show, like Sarah Jessica Parker, has spoken out saying that it's sad, that disappointing that they don't get to finish their chapter and finish their story. So also Kristen Davis spoke out saying, wish we could have made our final chapter on our own terms.
Yeah, I feel like they just need
So-
closure. Like, why
Right.
would she not want to do it?
And it would be such a blockbuster hit. Like, even if it got like terrible reviews,
People
I
would
guarantee it
still
would
go
sell
see
out.
it. Yeah.
It would be so good. Did you guys watch the films?
A little bit.
I watched like a little bit of them. I was
watched
like
the
pretty
series.
young when they came
Yeah,
out.
me too.
My
And,
mom was like stay
sex-
away from
no,
that. Yeah.
no. But
Yeah,
watched a
no,
little
I
bit.
was a big fan of the Carrie Diaries, though. when they did
Carrie
it.
Diaries was so good, and I'm
What
so
the heck happened
upset
to
that
it?
it's gone.
just
Those
2
went off.
seasons. I was
I
like, what the
honestly
fuck?
think it was
All
so
these
good.
like character lines like not getting wrapped up. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. All right. Coming up, our fashion experts Matt and Kit show us how to distress our jeans for the perfect fall look. Don't go anywhere.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Hello, ETalkers. Welcome to ETalk Style Corner. I'm Matt and this is Kit. We're ETalk's resident fashion experts. Today we are showing you step by step how to get that perfect distressed denim look for fall. All right.
So we already did this leg right here. And
We
so
did.
this is kind of the look that we're going to be showing you how to do today.
Yes.
So Matt, take us away.
All right. Well, first you're going to want to mark up where on the jeans you want the slits to be. For this segment, we're going to do them kind of higher up on the pant leg. Once you've made the marks, you're going to take some scissors and cut across the length of the pants. How wide do you want them to be? Once you have them cut, you're going to take some tweezers and pull out the white thread on the back side of the jean leg. And before you cut the slits, make sure to pinch the fabric to make sure you don't cut through the entire jean leg, because you don't want the back side of your leg hanging out of your jeans. That's not a good look.
So as you can see, when we're like pinching the threads, you can see that the like kind of distressed look is coming through, because we're like kind of tearing up the jean a little bit more.
And obviously the amount of pulling and cutting is totally dependent on how distressed you want them to be.
And so the next step that I'm going to do is kind of more aggressive. Matt?
So once you have cut your slits, you can either take the scissors you cut the slits with or a piece of sandpaper and really get in there and distress the jeans. The more you do this, the more worn the fabric will be and easier to manipulate with the tweezers or with scissors or sandpaper.
And it's definitely looking not so good now, but after you put the jeans in the wash, it's going to look a lot better.
Yes.
So the distressedness and kind of like white threads that you pulled out, they're going to kind of rub together, and they're really going to get that more distressed denim look. And obviously you can do as many slats as you want. Over here we have like 4 or 5, and we like really tore them apart. And here we only did 1. So like it's totally up to you how distressed you want them to be, the colors. I mean, it's really just like how much effort you want to put into it. I've seen people like even distress with like acid.
Yeah.
So it's really about like how crazy you want to go with it.
There's plenty of ways to do it, and the good thing is to know that you can do this yourself and save a ton of money on buying pre-distressed jeans.
Definitely.
So it's worth doing by yourself.
Yeah, definitely. And that's all the time we have for now, but tune in next week for more fashion expertise. Next up is the Mosley Minute. Stay tuned.
TV. No, I'm just kidding. Hey guys, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Madison.
And we're back with the Mosley Minute. And you know what else is back? Fall TV pretty darn soon.
Pretty freaking excited.
I
More
am.
excited for fall TV than I am this stupid school stuff.
School's for losers. No, but on the real, which fall TV show are you most excited about returning?
We've discussed this. We both know the answer. Riverdale, baby.
Riverdale Baby. It's just called Riverdale, there's no baby.
There's no baby at the end. Riverdale Baby would be a cool spin-off, though.
To go with them as children.
Babies, yeah.
Anyway, let's ask Elon students which fall TV show they're excited to see return. Hello, everyone. I'm here with my good friend Lulu, and I love her sweatshirt so much. And she loves her dog so much. Anyways, we're talking fall TV here. What show are you excited to either premiere or return or just watch this fall?
I'm looking forward to Bob's Burgers and Riverdale.
I love that. And Riverdale, I love those shows. It's like you knew. Those are like, what do you like about them?
I love how random Bob's Burgers kind of is, and then the whole mystery behind Riverdale.
Okay, fall TV, it's an exciting time, at least for me, obviously not for the rest of campus. But what show are you most looking forward to watching this fall?
I'm really excited for watching Criminal Minds. Season 13 just started last night.
Have you seen all the seasons?
So I just watched too much Criminal Minds. But
We got a super fan in the house! Wow! Is that the one with, what's his name? Matthew Gray Gubler.
Yeah.
Matthew Gray Gubler, come to Elon. We got your super fan here. So it seems like we have a lot of returning shows coming back, a lot of old favorites, but not a lot of new shows this season.
I need something fresh. I need something new.
Riverdale's still pretty fresh.
Yeah, it's
Riverdale
young.
is just a day-old bagel.
I could do a whole show about Riverdale.
E-Talkers,
Wait
what
a
do you
second.
think? See you next week. You know the topic.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, Taylor and Carly are here to share some of the new TV pilots that they're most excited about. Okay, guys, what's coming out this fall?
All right, so the show I'm going to talk about is called The Good Doctor. It is about a young surgeon named Sean Murphy, and he has autism. And he comes and joins this new hospital unit, and he uses his medical gift to save patients and really create a relationship with them. And it shows a lot about autism because it shows that someone can still perform in the normal world with such a prestigious job such as a surgeon. And he creates such a great bond with his patients and his coworkers, and it's a really good show to watch out for and stuff.
Yeah, I saw the ads for that. That's coming out on ABC, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it because I saw, so the actor who's playing the doctor, he also played a savant in August Rush.
Yes.
And I loved that movie when it came out when I was younger. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's like so good. And I'm it's really interesting to see him as an adult because he looks like very similar, and he's also playing like a similar character, which is like interesting because that's like his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm so excited to see it, honestly.
Yeah, I heard it's definitely something to look out for. I heard a lot of people are talking about it and stuff.
And I heard that the producer is David Shore and the director is Seth Gordon. So
Yes.
I'm really excited to see
Yes,
their
and
work.
they also produced the TV show House. That
Yes.
was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
So,
really cool. So
yeah.
it has like that medical background to it.
Yes.
That'll be interesting to
Yeah.
see, I think,
That's
for
really
sure.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, and the show I want to talk about is called The Crossing. Guys, I saw the preview for this and I was a little bit terrified. So it's about these refugees who are seeking asylum, but they're actually seeking asylum from America. So
Really?
the show is actually 150 years in the future.
Wow.
It's really crazy. And there's 500 people who are swimming towards this fishing town, and 47 there are 47 survivors, and then the rest of them died. So it's really crazy. And the preview starts out with this sheriff, and he's in a yoga class. And this police officer says, "Oh, I have to come in and get you. I found this body on this island." So he goes to the island, finds this little girl there, and he says, "What are you doing here? Like, where's your family and everything?" It turns out she's conscious. She said, "Oh, they're in the water." He turns to the water, and there's all these people who are swimming towards the ocean trying to get help and everything. It's so crazy. So I'm really excited to see it.
I'm like low-key like very into like sci-fi dystopian things like that.
Right?
It freaks me out a little bit, but I don't know. No, wait, so they're swimming. Do they ever, do we find out like where they're like going to hide?
We don't know yet, but we find out that, so it stars Steve Zahn, Sandrine Holt, and Natalie Martinez.
Okay.
And one of the people that's being interviewed in the show by one of the police people is saying, "Oh, where did you guys come from? It says that your birth certificate is 150 years in the future." And she says, "Oh yeah, that's actually how it is, but you have no idea what it's like here." So.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
crazy.
well, really excited. I'm definitely gonna have to tune in.
Yes, sure.
Now, next up, we check in with our social media corner. Stay tuned.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time. Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
At Miley's Nashville album release party for Younger Now, she posted a photo with her lifelong best friend, Leslie. Yes, that Leslie. The one who inspired the lyric, "My best friend Leslie said, oh, she's just being Miley," in the song, "See You Again." This is
iconic.
iconic.
So exciting. This is like the first time in modern Miley history that we've seen her like mention Leslie. I feel like it's been under the rug since
also the
like
first time that I've really seen her do anything that's like about her past, you know?
Yeah, like back to her roots.
Yeah, I mean, I think that for a lot, like Younger Now has
Yeah.
a lot to do with her roots and stuff like that. She's
Yeah.
getting back to the old days, but this is just like I kind of want to see you with Mandy too, you know, like bring all
I
your
know,
old
the
friends
Miley
back.
and Mandy show my favorite. No, this is so cute because this was back in Nashville where she grew up and where Leslie grew up. They cheerled together, which
Yeah.
is like really cool.
I really want to know if Miley invited her to the album release party or if she just showed up and she was like, ah.
That's interesting.
You know?
I didn't really think about that. Well, we can see.
Yeah, I know that she was really excited. She was like, when your
Yeah.
best friend like from so long ago gets to show up and stuff like that. So I think that it would be really interesting to know if she got an invite or if she just
it could have been a
came.
surprise. I feel like she sometimes like tweets out to her like on birthdays or will send like old like
Leslie?
throwback pictures. Yeah, I've seen that like a couple times on social media. So
Yeah.
I feel like they're still like they have a connection,
Kind of.
but I don't know.
I don't know. I wonder if it's like one-sided though. If it's just like a Leslie thing, and Miley doesn't respond because
she's just being
she's
Miley.
Yeah, I mean, I know that she also tweeted out when Miley did the whole VMAs thing. She was like, "Whoa!" So
Yeah, they
it would
look
be
really
interesting to
happy
know.
though.
Yeah.
Next up, we're discussing the best fall treats. Stay tuned.
Pumpkin spice isn't the only flavor coming out this fall. Today I'm here with Sierra and Kit to give you the lowdown on all the other fall treats to enjoy. So what do you have for me today?
So caramel apple cupcakes.
Ooh,
I know.
That sounds like a lot of steps to make. I'm not that good at baking.
No, they're pretty easy. So you start with, it's actually carrot cake mix for the cupcake base.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's already pretty sweet. And then you add the melted caramel squares on top.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
And then you take 2 apples, kind of melt them up, just sprinkle them on top. You can add pecans. And then so it's not too messy, you can stick a skewer in it.
I can kind of picture the presentation when you're like making it.
And it's like perfect for fall.
Snap a pic of
that. Exactly.
For the Insta.
Exactly. To go along with that, I don't know if you guys are Harry Potter fans, but I am. And the drink that they drink in that movie is called butterbeer. And I actually found a crazy good fall recipe for it online. So basically what it is butterscotch hot chocolate. So basically you make your regular hot chocolate, add butterscotch, vanilla extract, and whipped cream. And it's like the exact same thing, and apparently it's like a really amazing, like cool fall, like hot chocolate with great flavors.
Yeah,
Isn't that
like
cool?
I already love hot chocolate.
Butterbeer taste? Or
I guess it tastes like butterscotch, like the buttery, like warm flavor added to like
because of the
hot
butterscotch
chocolate.
and then plus hot chocolate. That probably was.
Sounds kind of good, right? Like a good variation
like
on
whipped
hot chocolate.
Cream, maybe some hot, like some drizzle on it.
There you go. Definitely.
And another treat to go off of that, because it might be too sweet to go with the cupcakes, you
know?
So you can make sweet potato snickerdoodle cookies. So it kind of looks like more of a cake, because it's 2 snickerdoodles, and then you get sweet potato puree to put in the middle of it. Yeah,
I'm interested. That could be kind of weird, though. What do you think?
I don't know. I've only ever had like sweet potato fries. So I
Me
don't know
too.
how
I love sweet
puree
potato
would
fries,
work.
but I don't like sweet potatoes. It's weird.
But they
Like,
go good with sugary stuff. So it could be a really good blend.
with
because you usually put like marshmallows on sweet potato, so it probably tastes good with snickerdoodles, then the sweet potato puree.
Yeah, sounds good.
Definitely pretty unique.
So I'm not that good at baking, but these seem like really simple, easy to do.
Yep, definitely
on like a
all
day.
good recipes.
Yeah, and then you could go apple picking to get the apples for the caramel. It could be all day of.
It really could.
So good.
It really could.
And hot chocolate.
No.
Anything
Sounds,
else?
sounds like a good fall to me.
Next up, we see what's cooking in the ETalk kitchen. Stay tuned.
Hey ETalkers, it's Mary Grace here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the 4-ingredient double chocolate cookie. It's going to be delicious and easy, and for those of you who like a dense, rich cookie, this video is for you. So let's get started. Okay guys, they just came out of the oven. We let them cool for a little bit. It was only 10 minutes, 4 ingredients. They look amazing. So let's give it a try. Oh my gosh. Just a cup of milk, and this is gonna be perfect dessert. It's so chocolatey and delicious. I love it. Well, that's all the time we have. Back to the studio.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Hey ETalkers, I'm Sadie, ETalk's fitness expert, here to show you some of my favorite workouts that are sure to get your blood pumping. All right, we're gonna get started with some of my favorite workouts that include sumo squats, skipping, reverse lunges, jump squats, and modified burpees. So let's get started with the sumo squats and make sure that your body is in the right position. And you're gonna go down and come up. And you're going to do that 5 times. So let's keep going. 3, 4, and 5. And remember with that, it's very important to keep your back straight. So that's essential. And then with skipping, it's like you're using a jump rope, but sometimes when you don't have a jump rope, because these are usually at-home workouts for college students, but in particular, we just do the simulation of it, but without the jump rope, of course. So let's get started. And you're going to count until 15 of that. And you can do whatever it is that you like to have fun with the jump rope, so you just don't have to do one sequence. All right. And then reverse lunges. Instead of going forward, you're going to go backwards, and be very careful to not get injured when you go down and hit your knee on the ground or do something that will make you throw you off balance and fall. So the reverse lunges goes down and then here. And you're going to do 5 on each leg, so a total of 10. Going, great posture, yes. Great posture. How many is that? Are you guys counting?
This is 9.
9, 10, and then that's all. And then the modified burpees. So burpees are very intimidating because they take a lot out of you. So he is going to do regular burpees, and she will do modified burpees. So we have agreed, and they're going to show you how this goes. Okay, so why don't you do it first? Okay. Regular burpees, the speed up process. And then the modified version of it. And you're still working out, you're still working your body, you're still putting intensity to it, but it's usually for very beginners or people who suffer with extreme weight and they're trying to lose weight in very small incremental time. So let's do 10 of those. You see the difference, but you're still working out. Yay, you're really good. And you're really good with the modifications. I know you're exhausted. But it's okay, keep going. You keep going. How many is that? Are you guys counting? This is great. I'm enjoying this. All right, that was great. This may take, the modified version may take longer, but it's usually for safety. I'd rather someone do it for safety and do it slow and take their time than to do it super speed up and almost pass out. So start here and then improve and then move on to the faster version of that. And that's a sequence of all of those workouts together, and if you want to know more about it, just contact them. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, this is ETalk.